Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome to Minhal Wednesday. Welcome back, adventurers. How are you doing?
Great,
Hey,
as usual. It's Wednesday, so you know it's the
pretty,
best day of the week.
yeah, pretty traumatized to be perfectly honest.
That's a good way to start the stream. Just let it all out there. We could turn this into a therapy session. So we are down a cook.
It'll do that naturally.
Cook
Yeah,
is
I was
on
gonna say, I
vacation.
thought this already was that.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was the point.
Hey, D&D is good therapy.
D&D is what I use so I don't actually have to deal with my real feelings, y'all.
Yeah, when you can't hit your actual coworkers with a hammer, do so in a game.
What's this?
So recap. Any volunteers?
I can do it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so last week on Timber and the Mixed Sunshines, a lot of combat, right? We took some hill giants on. It was a good little battle, nice and challenging. Some people got beat up pretty bad. Timber is still growing into his rogue abilities, but he's getting in there, and it's a great battle all around. Then we kept on traveling. We found some skeletons that were yelling at a castle, and we just kind of noped our way out of that one. Not our circus, not our monkeys type of event, and kept on moving down the road. We got to the city of Poke, where we walked into a tavern and met Vraak's childhood bully, which turned into a excellent role-playing, very tense, I'll call it, I think about 30, 45 minutes we went on in there. And I think the last thing was the bully and his crew kind of walked out of the tavern and we're picking up there.
Absolutely. You could take your inspiration, Timber. It's a good recap. I can't remember. Did the Shadow Assassins fight happen last week too?
Yes, that also happened during
yeah,
our
I
rest.
forgot
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was not fun.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'll take my inspiration back. Never
No,
mind.
you're fine. You're fine. I even forgot it in my write-up. I was like, well, if they don't do the skeletons, then this happens. So you had your choice. Yeah, so seems like that Bone Devil's pulling out all its stops trying to kill you guys. So we pick up a little bit after Durgrim and them have walked out of the door. You guys are in the Cross-Eyed Chalice, which is the tavern and inn here in Poke. Tensions are dying down a little bit. The fairy dragon, now that the posse has left, has reappeared from his invisibility, and he's hanging out with Winter. Thrandle, you were a little late to get in here, so you don't know. You just passed this group of dwarves as they were leaving. Kind of sour-faced, but you walk into the party a little late.
Okay.
And with that, I will hand it off to you guys.
Did we have any long rests since I've been away?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and reset some stuff.
Yeah, that long
Right,
rest was the one that was interrupted by the Shadow Assassins.
Oh,
And then
okay.
we were able to finish the long rest after that.
Gotcha.
Which, before we get into the session, Frankie, with those shadow assassins, did we actually have a sense those are from the Bone Devils? Because to be honest, like half the world wants to kill us now, so it's really hard to figure out who's from who.
There was no actual indications to you guys, just these shadowy creatures tried to kill you in your sleep.
Lady of Honest?
I maybe just have divulged too much there. I guess I forgot that I didn't tell you guys that, so that's my bad. You got to peek behind the curtain. That was more Bone Devil stuff, and Thrandle wasn't even there. You guys have got to pay his price.
We do things as a group around here, okay? Yeah, so we all pulled those cards from the deck.
Winter, roll a perception
yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Okay. Perception. I got a 16.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
Yeah, I got
Same.
16.
16. Yeah, you're not. You're kind of looking around as all this is dying down, and you're not sure when he came in, but you unmistakable. Simon is sitting at a table, eating a bowl of stew in the southeastern corner of the tavern.
I'm going to walk over and go, "It's nice to see you. Can I have a minute? I need to go discipline a baby dragon real quick."
Yeah, I was just eating.
Okay, cool. Be right back. And then I'm gonna walk over to my little fairy dragon who's been hanging out in like the corner of the room. And I'm going to, in Draconic, be like, "I know you're Fae, but I also know you're a dragon. And all dragons have hordes. I'm not going to ask you to tell me anything about yours, not what's in it, not where it is, nothing like that. But I am going to tell you that the people in this room, Vraak, Ildain, Timber, Mortella, and Thandril, they are in my horde. I would die to protect them. So, if I tell you that I am giving you free range to cast mischief on a group of people because they are threatening what I deem as my horde and what is important to me, what I'm asking you to do is to help me defend my horde. And the fact that you kind of just sat over here was a little hard for me to see in that situation. So I understand that you are small and also very young, but I'm not angry. I really am not angry. I'm just incredibly disappointed in the choices you have made tonight.
Roll perception as you're giving this speech.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you totally see that this dragon's like right eye is kind of twitching as you're giving this speech. He is trying his best to feign like he is cowering and fearing of you, but he is totally selling that if it weren't for his fake, he would cook you right now.
Now that winter's over there, do we all see Simon as well?
Yeah, Simon's just sitting there eating stew. Nobody knows when he came in. Did he even walk through the door? And wait, the barmaid was over by you. How did he get a bowl of stew? Kind of deal.
Mordella's gonna walk over with 3 of the oversized tankards and place them in front of Simon and say, "I hope you're thirsty, Simon. Nobody's drinking these, and I don't drink ale."
He starts drinking. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, quite a bit of excitement when we came in, huh?
Maybe for Vraak and Ildain. It looks like they caught up with one of their old friends.
I don't know. Timber jumped on that table like he was going to do something, but we all know in the end.
Timber's a dramatic person. We all know how he acts. He's always jumping up on tables and pointing his rapier at stuff. I mean, it's kind of what I like about him. He's so fun.
Yes, these are
Timber saw
adjectives.
Simon and Timber saw Simon and he just went to the other edge of the bar and he's hitting on Beldora again.
She's letting you do it. She's used to it. She runs a tavern. If it increases the tips, she'll say what she needs to say. You're doing the cliche thing of hitting on the waitress, and everybody hits on the waitress.
Yeah, but not everybody is Timber McSunshine.
That's true. I will allow you to go ahead and roll a persuasion check with your super high charisma.
Honestly, I'm going to roll this at disadvantage because I really don't even want to hit on her. I just don't want to go anywhere near Simon.
Damn.
So my name, I'm not even in this. What do we say? Persuasion? Yeah. That is a nat 1 for a total of 0.
Yeah, you're not getting anywhere with her, but I'm not even sure you realize it.
And I rolled another nat 1 for another total of 0.
Those rolls
so-
beforehand, I think Nick's rule of you never roll the dice before the session is coming through here.
If I get a third one in a row here, I'm just going to say that the D&D and Beyond is broken. Oh, I got a nat 20 on that one. Okay.
You wasted it. Oh, why?
Watsy is
Why?
listening. Watsy, join the chat.
Oh. Ay, ay, ay.
So, Snuggles has taken his admonishment, but with your natural 20 perception check, you can pretty much tell it went in one ear and out the other. But he is doing his best to feign that he listened. Simon looks at the party as they start to gather around. Ildain, are you joining?
I'm probably gonna dismiss my echo, but yeah, so I'll just kind of put it off at the side. But
Yeah, no problem.
I joined the table.
Did we find
How
any
does that-
blood?
What was that?
Did we find any blood?
Not yet. You haven't fought any humanoids
Nope.
yet.
Gotcha.
There was giants and
wanted to.
shadows and skeletons. It's almost like the DM is purposely making components hard to get all of a sudden.
I was about ready to take out a dwarf.
Simon, he puts his spoon down and he wipes his mouth with a handkerchief. Winter, my delightful protege. How are you?
Winter comes back and just leaves the dragon on the other side of the room because she's like, I'm not getting anywhere with that, and also I don't want to. And so she's going to walk over and she's going to be like, Simon, I am wonderful. Too bad Timber isn't here. Oh, he's off with the waitress. Never mind. That's typical. He really does like those human women. How are you doing, Simon?
Quite well. It's only been a couple days, but I see you all made to poke. Intact. But in doing a bit of reconnaissance, I noticed that there's a certain bit of shine to the west of Poke. Southwest. So
I
it's
don't
on the
mean
way.
to Simon,
Interrupt
sir, I don't
me?
mean to interrupt, yes, but I looked to the ranger and like the apprentice women wizard still sitting at our table.
Yeah, they're kind of like watching
And-
you guys and like
and
eating.
just be like, you got somewhere else to go? And kind of do like an intimidation check
Yeah,
to kind of
go ahead. I don't think it's gonna take much, but
intimidation. It's a 15.
yeah, they get up and they move to a different table. You guys successfully take the table away
Yeah.
from them.
Then I'm just gonna like look at Simon. And be, okay, now continue. Sorry.
Yeah, it's as I was saying. There's a certain shine to the southwest of here. It's just a hop, skip, and flight away, if you know. Quite a nuisance, really. Bit too much sparkle, if you catch my drift. I think it would be most beneficial if you and your friends on your way to the capital could tone down that shimmer. Say, do you guys enjoy treasure hunts? This one promises to be quite the hoard.
Is this you want a temporary solution or a permanent solution?
Much like the problem in the desert, I'd like to see the same results.
Are you asking Winter to do this, or are you asking all of us to do this, Simon?
Mordella, you promised me a few weeks ago in a camp that you would do everything in your power to make sure she was safe. So I figured you'd be going along.
Yeah, just the way you were talking to us and not talking to Winter made me think that you
Oh, I
were
was-
insinuating that every one of us would help out.
Pardon me for assuming. Are there any of you who don't want to help poor, vulnerable Winter with her task?
I think poor invulnerable Winter needs some horses to traverse through the desert since we no longer have ours. Just saying.
Oh, well, good thing you don't have to go back to the desert. It's southwest on the road.
But what is it? Quit dancing around it, Simon. What glitters and sparkles and all that. What do you want us to go take care of?
Make a persuasion check.
Mm. Ooh. 21.
Oh, Mordella, you do love to kill the fun. Seems another one of my cousins needs handled. That's all.
See,
Where would we find them?
Oh, it's quite easy. It's spring. You just need to follow the ice.
oh boy.
I'm gonna look
If
over
I
at Thranduil and say, "Are you better on the tundra than you are in the desert?"
You know, I'm really just good in the forest. So, no.
You guys know that this region is like all grasslands and hills. There's some scattered forest here and there, but for the most part, this is like you're getting into the bastion of society and civilization. So most forests have been cut down, and it's mostly just rolling hills and grasslands here. So the fact that there would be ice in this kind of area, this far south of the continent, in the middle of spring, is kind of telling. And anybody can give me a history check if they'd like, to try and figure out what he's alluding to.
That's an 11.
It's not bad. It's much better than what your party mates are rolling.
14.
14. Yeah, that's enough. Well, if it's a problem like the one in the desert, it's probably a dragon. And if it's ice, it's most likely something like a silver dragon.
So Mordella will press Simon then and say, "So you're speaking about a silver dragon or a white dragon, right?"
You know your dragons. I can appreciate this.
She says in Draconic, "Yes, I do know dragons."
He says back, well, you are just full of surprises in Draconic. So, it's on the way. Where you're headed anyways. Of course, take your night's rest.
Well, it's up to you, Winter. If you say yes, I'll follow you.
I say we deal with it if Simon would be generous enough to grant us a boon in return of maybe some quick travel to the capital.
Oh, you're almost there already, and it's on your way. And your boon will be a dragon's horde.
Should be on Hayden.
That is
Yeah,
pretty
but
tempting. That last Dragon Horde had a lot of really good shit in it.
Yeah, but we've already
Mordella
had a
grabs her wand of
dragon
the War
horde,
Mage.
and it's not like I can fit more in the portable hole. So I'd have to find a whole new transportation system just to bring the horde with. And honestly, it kind of seems like a bit more of a hassle than it's worth if we're just going for the horde.
You baffle me, Winter. I give you a sword, you immediately ask me for another sword. I give you a chance for a dragon's hoard. I expect you want another, but no. I'm quite confused. And
I live to do that.
while it may seem in the air of politeness to be a request, it's not so much. You'll take care of the dragon.
Yeah, okay.
I know Vraak and I are sitting at the table thinking of like all the ways that Vraak can add stuff to the forge and do cool stuff. So we're over at the table like, yeah, let's go.
Thranduil's back, so we know who's gonna kill it, so.
What can Vraak do with an ice breath weapon as far as the forge goes? That would be interesting to see.
And I'll kill its babies.
Let's go kill a dragon.
Well, hang on now. Let's. No, I moved over. Let's Simon, I do and I did promise you that I would no longer make fun of you to Winter, and I will hold that promise, but I do have to ask. In my experience, if this is a silver dragon that we are talking about, in my experience, those have always been extremely good, sometimes even lawful good creatures that are at worst happy to go about their business, and at best actually very helpful to the people that live in this realm. So in my head, I have to think that if you want us to kill something that is good, that would make you what exactly?
Quite astute, Timber. Quite astute. Are all humans good?
No.
Are all
Most of them are
fairies?
pretty good
Literally,
looking.
yes.
No, most fairies are actually very annoying.
Yeah. So, perhaps you could sit this one out if you'd like. I've given her her task.
You have indeed given her her task like a whipped little puppy.
Now, tread lightly.
Ildain probably perked up at the good, lawful good or whatever, and is like, okay, less excited about this. Like, I don't mind killing evil things, but I can't kill something that's not evil or hasn't at first tried to kill me. Because otherwise, I'm going to feel like that chicken ass that just walked out the door. And I have issues with that.
I understand your trepidations, and while you are right that a silver dragon from time to time has been known to be protectors of areas and quite good, I've got it on good authority that the village that this dragon is supposed to protect will be attacked tomorrow, and their savior will be nowhere to be found. See it for yourself and decide then.
That just makes me think that you're kidnapping the damn dragon so he's not available to defend the town that you're laying waste to.
Yeah, it flat out made me think that you're the one attacking the village, dude.
I've got better things to do than send bandits after little hamlets. And I certainly did not kidnap the dragon. She, you assumed her gender. She is in her lair, just miles away from the village. Wonder if she made a deal. I'm not sure. I guess you'll have to investigate. But either way, I'd like to see her ended.
Let's go take out Simon's rival.
I'll make the trip.
Village. Huh?
Sounds good to me.
What village?
Oh, it hasn't even a name. It's so small. But you'll encounter it on your path.
And they're gonna get attacked tomorrow? Are
Oh,
we
yes.
within a day from there?
Oh, you'll reach there tomorrow, yes.
Okay.
Simon, are you any good with soul gems?
Excuse me?
Yeah, you see, I got this old rival stuck in my ring, and I don't like him. So if you can get rid of him, that would be mighty fine.
There's a soul in your ring.
Yeah, he's all yours, really. I don't like him.
Let me see the ring.
All right, but I do need it back because there is an evil bone devil after us, and if I don't wear it, bad things happen. You should probably know. Here you go.
I'm going to roll a D100. I rolled a 3. I don't believe I'm going to be able to remove the soul without destroying the ring.
Aye, there's a shot in the dark.
He hands it back.
Thank you. Maybe you know of an avenue I could pursue to alleviate myself of any mental prodding.
Think happy thoughts.
You think that works?
Build a mind palace.
Mind balance. Right. No, it's not working. He's barking at me.
Build up your own defenses.
Hmm.
Or take it to a cleric who can remove a curse, or... I will tell you, at least keeping his soul in the ring, you know where he is.
Can you not destroy him? Just smite him off there, you know. That's a verse.
Not without destroying your ring.
Yeah. Do you have any other way to protect me against the bone devil then?
That's a problem you're gonna have to deal with. You made a choice, Thranduil, and choices have consequences.
Hey. I'm working on that now by just even asking you that question.
His eyes kind of dart at Winter when he says choices have consequences.
Winter just stares back at him like, what does that mean?
This stew was lovely. I do enjoy coming here. It's changed a lot over the centuries, but this tavern is nice. Well, safe travels on the road tomorrow. And he just vanishes.
I grab whatever beers he was not drinking.
Yeah, he drank one of them. So there's 2 left there.
Kind of bring the party together. I'm like, hey, so I know that you're kind of beholden to him right now, Winter, but let's at least keep an open mind about this one. Not only are silver dragons usually pretty good, they're also extremely powerful. There's really no guarantee we could even win that battle. I know we took out the blue dragon and the chubby baby, but let's not. This is not the time to go full murder hobo.
Maybe we can do some research here. Ask
Perfectly
around
fine
about it.
going to the village to protect the people. Like, if we can stop that and then go investigate and be like, hey, your village was just attacked. And if they don't show up and say they're like, I don't know, restrained to their caves somehow magically, then we can have a better understanding of what's going on.
Maybe the village is no more.
You
Yeah.
think Simon's still listening to us talk? I think he is.
Yeah, he talks to me in my head sometimes. I think he listens to us all the time.
Oh, really? Very interesting.
Yeah.
Margraves used to do that to me a
Well-
lot when I wore that ring.
Hey, don't remind me.
Fortunately, I have nothing but good things to say about Simon, and you know, I'm sure he has your best interest in heart, Winter.
Winter's gonna lean close and go, "Were you charmed? You can tell me."
Think twice if you were charmed.
Nope, but I do keep my promises, and I made 2 promises to him. One, that I would stop talking shit about him to you, and 2, that if anything ever happens to you and you're not there to protect him, I'm going to kill him.
Okay. Seems fair.
Get off the damn bar. You guys turn and you see Snuggles is up on the bar, just devouring sausages and drinking ale and just helping himself.
They have forgotten to feed him. Give me 1 second. I gotta go collect my child.
He
And
looks
I
he
walk-
looks at Beldora and releases his breath weapon.
I
Holy
struck him with
shit.
Mage Hand.
You do cast the mage hand, it gets there, but the breath weapon did hit Beldora at first, and so she is stunned and kind of just loopy standing there as he goes back to eating the sausages.
I used the Mage Hand to scruff him like a cat.
Yeah. You pick him up by
Mordella's-
the skin on the back of his neck, sausage halfway into his mouth looking like a little cigar.
Mordella's gonna run over to Beldora and she's gonna tip the plate of sausages into her pack and just put down 10 pieces of gold and say, "Yeah, I'm sure this will cover it, Beldora," and rush back over to the table.
She just kind of looks at you and nods with this glazed look. As Snuggles is drugged by a mage hand back to the table.
Once they get back to the table, if Beldora doesn't change, she's gonna kind of shake the Mage Hand and be like, "Release it. Release the barmaid."
Unfortunately, it takes a successful wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna roll. Nope. 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 Okay. So after about a minute and a half, he kind of shakes it off. She looks mildly annoyed, but you guys did leave 10 gold. So that more than covers it. Rooms for the night, guys. 3 silver.
Can I make a perception check to see if anybody here is paying more attention than they should be to our ongoings?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, roll perception.
Not good.
Yeah, you don't
7.
notice. I mean, there is a guy sitting at a table who looks like comically evil. He is like, he's got a twirled mustache and a pointy goatee. And he just looks all around shady, sitting by himself in the corner. But other than that, it doesn't appear like anybody is paying particular interest to the table. Other
You
than
don't?
the ranger who, like, got strong-armed out of his chair. And he doesn't understand why there were, like, 3 open tables.
What's the comically evil guy doing? Just sitting there?
Yeah, he's sitting there drinking an ale.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up, just nonchalantly, just walk over. Like, hey there.
Bonjour. He's
Wow.
speaking to you in Undercommon, which is French.
I don't speak it.
Oh, I am sorry. My common is a bit. How do you say? Poor.
Oh, not to worry. I was just wondering, what brings you here?
The ale is not dog piss. Food is okay.
You here for the night?
Racial profile.
Do I owe you some kind of explanation? Are you the law of the town?
Oh, not at all.
Bonjour, monsieur.
I
Our-
was. Who is speaking
Winter's-
Undercommon?
Winter's gonna walk up speaking perfect Undercommon and be like, I apologize for my friend. He has trust issues.
It is okay. People are not used to my sense of fashion here, so I may look devious. I promise I have no plans to rob the city bank tomorrow.
Even if
the
you
bank
did,
is
that is
safe.
no problem of ours. As long as you don't rob us, we're good with whatever you plan to do. And then I turn to Thrangel and I go, so were you going to finish the ale at our table or...
What were you talking about?
He said he had no plans to rob a bank, so can we go?
Well, that's good. I mean, I didn't even know there was a bank here.
It is large city, of course they have a bank.
Oh, yeah. You're planning to do a job?
And back to our table we go, and I'm
He's gonna
like,
insight check you. He kind of squints his eyes.
All right.
So he rolled a 14. You can roll either persuasion or deception.
15 deception.
And that beats a 14. Are you for hire?
That it might be. Depends. Do you have anybody else on your team?
Not yet. I am just doing the how do you say, scouting?
When's
Casing
the,
the joint, as they say.
It seems we might be friends or sort. And then I'm going to kind of scratch something into the table in Thieves' Cant. I don't have the list of everything, but just want to be like insinuate that like we're the same.
Oh, you know the language of the how do you say, thief? You do not look like a thief.
Aye, well, that's why I think it makes me such a good thief. Then so yeah, I've run in dark circles before. Your accent is very contagious. So yeah, if you're looking for a hand for hire, I could possibly be available. If you've got the right coin.
What do you say to 15%?
15%. I was thinking more out of the lines of since it's your plan and all, 25.
25 is that for you and whoever else you bring. You have such a large party.
That's true, but I also have a special set of skills.
You
It's not
can meet me here 2 days time.
2 days time. You want to meet here?
Yes.
All right. I'll tell you what. 2 days time. I'll leave a thieves' cant on the door to my room. You want to meet me there? go over the plans.
This sounds like we have struck a deal.
Indeed it does. I'll see you there. And please, stay out of trouble. There's gold to be made. Put my hands on it.
Oh, I am going to like this arrangement.
I'm
My
gonna
very
reach my hand
first
out.
bank job with High Elf.
Your first bank job then?
Oh, yes, I have never robbed the bank before. I figured, go big or go home.
Sure.
Why start in little village or hamlet, you know?
Well, there's only one rule. Nobody gets that. I don't need that kind of heat on me.
Ew, a thief with a conscience?
No. Listen,
Okay.
with a sense of common sense. If you get my drift. I mean, you don't want a law coming after you. I'm already wanted.
I mean, it's third biggest bank in all of Minhal. Law be after us anyways.
Aye. But, victimless crimes and all that. That's why they have
Mhm.
insurance.
2 days time we meet.
2 days' time. Until then, I'm gonna lay a gold coin on that table. Next one's on me.
Thank you. And there you go back.
So what's up, everybody? What are we doing?
Winter's going to have been silently just standing there for this entire conversation. And then as Sandrel's walking back to the table, Joe, you realize tomorrow we're traveling on a day-long journey to another town, and we might not even be here in 2 days?
Yeah, I get that drift, but when opportunity comes knocking, sometimes. Besides, what do you mean? What did you hear?
You were talking in common, and I was just standing there.
Oh, what? Right beside me.
Yes!
I don't think Winter had the
I
map
had it
pulled up to
through.
move the token.
Well, you're not going to snitch, are you?
No, I'm just it's fine. Mardella, we might need a lawyer in 2 days' time.
Mordella's actually at the bar once again with Baldora negotiating prices for rooms for everybody.
Wonderful. Winter's gonna walk up to Mardella because she is just done with tonight and be like, just so you're aware, we might need a lawyer in 2 days' time.
Mordella asked Baldora if they have that in this town.
Yeah, there are legal
In Poke.
representatives. What? You guys have been in Poke for all of 20 minutes and need lawyers already?
I don't. Apparently Winter thinks that she might in a little bit, but I'm fine. But
No,
I was
not
thinking,
me. The rain.
we all need. Oh, the ranger. Well, Randall maybe then. Maybe he's got to work out some inheritance thing or something. But I was thinking, for 3 silver per person night, maybe I just toss you 2 more gold pieces and then make it 5 gold pieces. And, if anybody comes asking around for us or anything, maybe you're just pretty light on the details.
Yeah. I don't kiss and tell, darling, so.
And then she slides an additional 5 gold and she points to the table with the apprentice wizard and the ranger. And she goes, do something nice for those guys because we stole their table.
No problem. We'll send over some drinks. And with that, rooms are secured for the night. You guys paid, so you can pick any room in here. You don't even have to move your tokens. You're just going to make the long rest. I am going to show off the map to the stream, though, because I spent a lot of time on it. Yeah.
Oh, I foolishly closed my character sheet. Why did I do this?
Okay, so everybody can take a long rest.
Excellent.
If you
And
had any
done.
spirits, release them. Obviously, I don't know that you did.
I don't have any
remember.
bound at the moment, but
Okay.
yeah.
And I need you to roll a percentage dice for me, Mordella. That was the 5th time you have bound spirits.
69 dudes.
Okay, you do not take another corruption point. All right. So you all awake in the morning. You have your breakfast. You know the attack is coming today, so you want to get on the road southwest. And as you guys are walking through the city, it's a pretty large city, probably one of the largest you've been in, say Veritas on the continent, being the closest place. And you do eventually reach this dirt path that kind of branches off the road, and Winter gets this gut feeling that that's the direction that you guys need to head. And while you're traveling, if you guys remember from off-time roleplay, Mordella begins to cringe and grab her head and falls over.
Immediately go to her, and I can't heal, but I like kind of make sure she didn't hit anything on the way down, and like see if I can help or get help.
I do
She's
just
dazed.
want
Winter.
It looks like she's trying to speak, but she can't say anything.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I do want to warn you guys that we got real heavy thunderstorms coming through, so if I disconnect suddenly or the stream drops, I probably lost power. So just fair warning.
Is it the rule
Got
that
it.
if the DM jets out unexpectedly, everybody gets to level up?
No.
Mother Nature what?
But you guys can continue with the scene. I'm sorry to have interrupted like that.
Oh, no problem at all. Mordella just seems stricken with something. She holds her head. She falls to the ground. She's trying to speak. She's trying to reach, but she looks like the look in her eyes is distant.
Winter is going to try to pick her up, Firepin's carry style. Because they kind of left the town, so it's kind of like they either need to keep going to find somewhere to rest or go back. So she's gonna try to pick up Mordella while the rest of the party decides what we're doing.
My radar shows Sponge.
So all I can see right now is this dragon like picking Mordella up and then running left and then running right, where the rest of us are like, what's going on? But so seriously though, but like when she went down and I noticed that she wasn't trying to talk, I'd probably like I don't know who has it, but I'd either shout to Vraak or Winter and be like, she's either having trouble breathing or talking. She's like, this is something magic, maybe.
And I will just go ahead and say that Vraak, in her panic, tosses out a healing word. She doesn't understand what's happening at the moment.
Although healing word is excellent for healing the physical condition, it seems like something has mentally struck Mordella. But it does seem to be momentary, and after a few minutes, he comes to and is able to speak again. And she's pretty mum about what happened. She just says that she thinks she had a vision or something, but she's not quite sure. Or maybe she got a message. But if anybody asks what it was about, she won't say. She says it's private.
So, do you want me to set you down, or are you good?
arm around Winter's neck, and she's like, I mean, you could keep carrying me if you wanted to, but yeah, you can also set me down. I'll be fine.
I'll carry you for a little bit longer.
You do, and the seriousness about an hour down the road starts to die down, and you guys are wondering as you're walking this dirt road where this village is, and then you hear it, the piercing scream of a woman, and then suddenly the sounds of clashing, and you guys run forward, and you come to the edge of this small, it's not even a hamlet, it's a couple houses, and they are currently under attack from bandits. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Goofy ass bandits. $14 for Mordella, 1-4.
Am I able to stealth?
21.
Yeah, Thorano, you can go ahead and make a stealth check as you approach. Okay.
Dirty 20, but I think we all need to acknowledge the amazing feat it is that Alyssa got in double digits for initiative.
What is it? Because it didn't show up. I think you rolled physical.
Oh yeah, because my thing. Yeah, no. After I played, I was testing out the modifiers and stuff, and I managed to roll 2 nat ones. I was like, nah, that's it. I'm not doing that again. But I got a 21.
Nice. Winter, what was yours?
19. Sorry, dirty 20. That 19's my armor class. I don't know why I was looking at my AC.
Okay. So, good rolls, but not quite good enough. This bandit lord up here is going to swing his longsword at that farmhand. 19 hits. Doing 15 slashing damage. Swings again. A 9 does not hit, but that farmhand is now bloodied. Ildain.
All right, so I'm going to summon my echo.
Oh, you already got it. Let me delete mine. There you go.
Okay, sorry. Oh, and then let's see. Trying to figure out. So I'm gonna go up to. Try that again. I'm gonna go up to this bandit right here, and my echo's going to go to kind of. I'd like to get in between them, but basically right there for that one. And then I'm
Okay.
going to hit my longsword, the one that I'm at, so the closest one.
So that one has his back turned to you, and he's currently trying to break in to this house, and then he notices you, and he turns to face you.
Cool. So let's see if it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay. Then that's 15 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh shit. Okay. Kind of bad on that one. And so then I'm going to attack from the echo, the bandit that was hitting the other guy.
Yep, the
Or
one
no,
attacking the priest.
I'm not there yet. Yeah. Okay. That's it's a 12.
I hate to be a pet peeve, but don't you need to be able to see where you put your echo?
Probably. Well, let me see here. Uh, It doesn't. So on the opportunity attack, it says when a creature I can see within 5 feet of my echo. But I can mentally command the echo to move up to 30 feet. And then
Okay, as long as it doesn't say that you need to be able
Oh.
to see.
you can see, yes. So yeah, no, then I'll just probably, because I can't really move up anywhere. Because that was about 5, 10, 15, ooh, 20, 25. I still can't get there. But now I can at least see him. Because I was 30 feet. And then I'll attack from the echo to that bandit.
Yep.
And that is a 12 to hit.
12 just hits.
Okay. It's 15 damage.
He's dead.
Then I'm going to, I don't have any healing stuff, but ask if the priest is okay.
Yes. Save the others.
Get to safety, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay, Winter, you are up.
Okay. So Winter is going to see that they attacked the farmhand, so they're going to do Eldritch Blast to the bandit lord.
You do
That's a
you
plus
do
8.
you do not have line of sight. There are too many buildings in the way.
It doesn't say I have to have line of sight. A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range to make a ranged spell attack. I don't need to have line of sight.
I'm gonna say he has full cover.
Okay. Fine.
This is not
I
magic
will then-
missile. You are not.
You can move up to like here.
Then I will move 40 feet until I can get sort of line of sight.
Oh, yep. Okay, thank you.
40 feet will get you there, and I'm still gonna give him half cover. Actually, 3/4 cover from there.
Okay, I'm still gonna try to attack. So that's plus 8. 27 to hit.
27 does hit with 3/4 cover.
Okay, then he's going to take 7 radiant damage, and he gets pushed back 10 feet.
5, 10. Okay.
And then I'm going to target the other bandit to try to get them away from... Oh, I can't see them. Then I'm going to hit the bandit lord again.
Well, you knocked him out of sight completely.
Okay, then I will...
There's a bandit to your right about to attack a villager.
Yeah, I'll them as well. That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
Then they take 7 radiant damage and are pushed back 10 feet.
All right, 5, 10. It is bloodied.
And bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Mordella,
Okay.
who I have probably set down at this point.
So the bandit that you failed to attack up there, who was with the bandit lord, is going to make a scimitar attack on that farmhand. 13 hits for 6 damage, and that farmhand is down, unconscious. Next is the bandit captain, who's going to attack that farmer. 2 scimitar attacks, 13 hits, and a 23 hits, 8 damage, And 6 damage, 14 total. He is bloodied. Timber, you are up.
Awesome. Okay. All right. I'm going to move Timber forward 30 feet. Oh, that's 5, 10. Right there. And then I'm going to manifest the mind guy from my spell book.
Yep.
And I'm going to I can put him within 60 feet of me. So I'm just going to kind of set him on top of this house. Let me make sure that's 60 feet, though.
Have at you, rapscallions.
Oh, can you just don't? It's all right. Yeah, so that's about 50 feet away. So I'm actually going to move him a little bit further. Right about there. And then I am going to cast from his spot. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray with 2 of the bolts going at the bandit captain, and the other one going at the bandit lord.
Is he up in the air? Because the peak of the roof would be in the way unless he's...
Okay. Can I see the bandit lord?
Yes.
Okay, so I will just send all 3 bolts at him.
Okay.
And let's go. All right. Scorching Ray. Let's go. That is a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is 9 damage on each bolt. So that'd be 27 damage total.
Okay. Yeah. Good hit.
All right. And that is bonus action movement. I am done.
All right. So now this bandit is going to move 5, 10, 15 up to the farmer. And make a scimitar attack on him. That hits for 6 more damage, and that farmer is now down. Mordella, you are up.
Oh, fantastic.
Thranduil,
right.
you are next.
Let me click off of ruler. Mordella is gonna hop on her broom and fly 50 feet this way. And she sees the bandit and the farmer right there. She's going to point her finger at the bandit, and she's going to whisper some words in Draconic, and then slowly start chanting them louder and louder. She's going to cast Cause Fear at the bandit. Wisdom spell save DC 17.
I got 17 on the die with a +0 modifier.
Dang. Alright, so he is not frightened of Mordella, and she looks confused as to why this guy's not running in fear right now, because that's what usually happens in this instance. Alright, that's the end of her turn.
All right, Thranduil, you are hidden in that tree line.
All right.
I will say that you're in shadow.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot. Actually, I'm gonna sneak up here. 5, 10, 15. Come out of the tree line. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Yep, that bandit right above you.
Yeah. I'm gonna just roll a regular attack. I'm gonna run it with advantage. 21 on the first one. 26 on the second one. Cool. That'll be 15 plus
You kill him.
7.
He
All
had
right,
4
so...
hit points left.
Oh, no, this guy up here by the farmhand. Sorry.
Oh. Well, even still, you killed him.
Oh, nice.
So I'll just replace this one down here.
Gotcha.
So let me go back up to him. He was the one that went... No. Right there. That is dead. Let me bring this one back to life.
Sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine.
25, 30, 35. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at this bandit up here with my second attack. Straight shot. It's a crit.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right.
Now he's dead.
Then I'm nice. I'm gonna pop my
Hey, I just want to point out, Eric, it's good to have you back, brother.
yeah, buddy. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike, giving myself another 30 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see that bandit up there? The bandit lord?
I'd say he's got about half cover around that building.
All right. I'm gonna pop sharpshooter and take a shot with advantage from my Zephyr Strike.
Okay, go ahead.
First strike is a 17 minus 5. That'd be 12.
12 misses.
All right. My second shot is 31 minus 5 to hit.
That hits.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and do 13 plus 9. So it's 22 plus is 30 plus 35 points of damage.
Okay, he is definitely bloodied.
Nice. Yeah, normal damage. Oh no! Plus 10 from sharpshooter. Sorry, that'd be 45 damage.
Okay, he's still not dead, but he is bloodied.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my bazooka. No, just kidding. Just kidding. And I will end my turn there.
All right, last up is the last bandit that Mordella tried to frighten but did not work. He's going to attack this farmer with his scimitar. That is a dirty 20. For
Coward.
6. Farmer is bloodied. Back at the top with the bandit lord, who is going to see where those arrows are coming from and say, nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come up here with his captain. He used the dash action, so that's all he can do, I believe. Yeah. Okay, Ildain, you are back up.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go. 5, 10, 20, 30 feet. And slash at this guy. That's a nat 20.
He's dead.
Hey. Why can't I get it?
Hey, that's Thranduil's job.
I've got 3, and I one-shotted mine. So once again, killing the babies. All right. So then we're just gonna keep going around this way. Just right there. And since I can't do much else, that's my turn.
All right, Winter, back up.
As a bonus action, I'm going to What?
You're good. There was just a letter.
Oh, sorry. As a bonus action, I am going to use my gem flight.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly 40 feet on top of one of the roofs, so I have line of sight.
You can make it about to there with 40 feet. Since you are on the peak, we'll say that the 2 remaining are the captain and the bandit lord, but they will get half cover for the buildings in front of you.
That's fine. Because
Nick taught me to start
I
using
am going
terrain.
to use.
Hell yeah. You got to sometimes.
I am going to use dissonant whispers on the bandit captain.
Bandit captain.
So that is a wisdom saving throw.
I get a +0 to this. I rolled a 16.
DC 6. Okay, then it doesn't have to move. It still takes half as much damage. So that's 5d6.
Nice.
Would have been nice if he was forced to move away as much as possible, but oh, whatever. Ooh, that's 5, 10, 19. So 19 half would be
9.
9 psychic damage.
Okay. End your turn, or you want to take a bonus action?
My bonus action was flying up, so
yep,
this
you're right.
is the end of my turn.
All right, it is the bandit captain's turn. He plunges his scimitar into that farmer, killing him. So let me get rid of that farmer. Then he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come here. And he is going to throw a dagger at the echo. Or no, he's got a javelin. Gonna throw a javelin. 14 to hit. Does 14 hit the echo?
No, it's not working.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah. No, AC 7.
Okay. That ends his turn. Timber, you are back up.
All right, we're gonna bonus action move Lamey McLame 5 and right there, and then we're throwing a lightning bolt through the bandit lord and at the bandit captain.
Okay, these are dex saves, correct?
They are dex saves, DC 16.
Okay, bandit lord failed. Bandit captain also failed.
Right, that is 34 lightning damage to each of them.
So 34. Okay, lord is dead. Captain is bloodied.
That was brutal.
He had exactly 35 hit points left. Oh, you rolled 4. He's not dead. He has 1 hit point left. I thought you said 35. My bad. I gotta bring the bandit lord back.
Wait. Yeah, it was 34.
He somehow held on. He looks pretty rough, though.
I just wanted one, guys. Yeah, Timber, that's the end of my turn.
All right. This bandit is going to run up to Lamey McLame and try to hit him with a scimitar.
Hang on, I should tell you, you can't. There's no way to interact.
He doesn't.
With my
He doesn't know
manifest mind.
He doesn't. Know
Okay,
that.
all right.
I know that. I'm just making flavor here. He sees a
Alright,
he
cool.
sees a bean. He wants to attack it, and of course 17. And
I mean, it would probably hit if he was
Right.
real.
and 2 damage, but he swings his non-magical sword through it. Oh, what the hell's Mordella?
All right. Seeing that Ildain has taken care of the bandit that was in front of her. I'm gonna measure out 50 feet right quick. Okay, that's still about
Okay.
there.
By the way, I need to make 2 death saves for that farm. He passes Okay.
You ready, Frankie?
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So Mordella's gonna eye up the bandit captain here, and she's going to shout to him, "The bell tolls for you, Captain. It's time to die," and cast Pull the Dead on
Toll the
him.
Dead. Wisdom
DC
save.
DC 16 Wisdom.
That's a 5. He failed.
Okay. He'll take 2d12, which results in 15 necrotic damage.
Nice.
That will end Winter's, or not Winter's turn, Mordella's turn.
Both of them are looking pretty dang beat up. Thrandle, you are up, and you have no line of sight on any enemies. It's almost like I planned that. Move, dash, never strike. All of a sudden, you're all the way around the map.
I'm just kind of like look around and just see everybody just leaving me. I'm just sitting in this field. There's like this villager just like staring at me, and I'm just like cockily just like looking around. I got one of my arrows in my hands. And I'm just like,
You guys do that thing where you just kind of awkwardly do the head up nod at each other.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, watch this. And I'm just gonna like draw an arrow back and point it up to the sky and just like kind of just zone in where I hear all the like magic bolts and stuff going, and I'm just going to just loose an arrow towards the bandit captain's direction, just blindly into the air, and just be like,
I mean, you've got the range, so I will allow you, no matter what you do, this is with disadvantage.
yeah, I'm just gonna blindly just shoot just towards where I think he is, just through sheer instinct and tracking. And I don't know if you want to roll a D100 and see if like something happens, or if you want me to roll with like double disadvantage or something.
No, I'm gonna have you roll with disadvantage.
Okay, just for fun. Okay, well that's probably my lowest roll. That's a 2. Yeah, so that's a total of 14 to hit.
14 to hit. It was 1 below. You make him almost piss himself as that arrow lands like right beside his left foot, and he has no idea where it came from.
Do I hear any noises like out in the distance?
You hear a what?
Must have been close. I'm gonna go ahead and draw another arrow and just shoot it in the same direction.
Okay, I'll roll another D100 while you do
Okay.
that.
Okay, come on. Oh my god, 22 to hit.
Yeah. 22 hits,
Alright.
and I rolled a 76 for you, so yeah, you're gonna hit him.
That's so fun.
It's gonna do a quarter damage just because it's like you hit him in the knee. But
Alright, yeah, let me double roll this here. So that's 12 damage on the rip. So you can do a quarter.
So 4 or
That's
3.
so
You hear ow!
oh, I think I got him.
It was just like, holy shit.
Oh, that's all in a day's whack. And I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, we are back up the top with the bandit lord, who stumbles his way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to 1 javelin at Echo. That's a nat 1. Thank God nobody's around him. 2nd javelin at Mordella. I don't think a 12 hits Mordella.
No.
He is questioning his life decisions. As Ildain, it is your turn and your Echo can move.
Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go up the feet. 10, 20. So probably right where she is. Then I'm going. Actually, I'm not gonna move her yet. I am going to get out my hammer and throw that at the first bandit. There. So sorry, I had to look at my modifier for that. 23 to hit.
Yeah. And he dies. He only had
And
1 hit point.
Oh, sweet. Cool. Then I'm going to. Right, and let's see how far I can do this. Sorry, I'm looking up distance. So it was 20, 60. That means I have to be within 20 feet to be it, or past 60, it's a disadvantage.
Past 20.
It means 20 feet is the range, and then 20 to 60 feet is disadvantage. Beyond 60 feet, you can't hit.
Exactly.
Cool. So Ildain is not close enough, so I'm gonna hit him from my accent. So 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Damn it. I'm gonna go ahead and unleash incarnation from the echo. That is 11 plus 8, 19 to hit.
Parry.
Oh. Man. Yeah, that's all. Like, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's coming after this. I'm not gonna use my action surge yet. So that's my turn.
Winter, you are up.
I'm going to move and hop the top of these buildings to get in line of sight of the bandit. And then I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
So that is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
He takes 9 radiant damage, is moved 10 feet back.
9, 10 feet back. Okay, he's bloodied.
I'm going to hit him again. That is a 17 to hit.
That definitely hits. And
He
you definitely
takes
kill him.
he takes another 7 damage. And his corpse is blown another 10 feet backwards.
Yes, it is.
And then I salute Lavey McLame Lamb.
You just now saw that? This is
No,
an
I
ancient,
just-
powerful wizard that your dad disrespects every week.
Yeah,
That's not true. There's a lot of weeks that I don't even summon him because I don't like him.
I'm gonna salute him, and then I'm gonna predict inspiration to Ildain.
Okay. Next up is the bandit captain, who is going to take his initial swing. Actually, no. He uses his action to pull out a bottle of red liquid and down it. And you guys watch as some of the wounds begin to heal on his body. He is no longer bloodied. Okay. Timber, you are up.
All right. Well, I think everybody has this bandit captain well in hand. I'm not wasting any spell slots, and I'm not giving Lamey McLame any more glory up there. So I do seem to remember that Ildain killed somebody right around this general area. Is that true?
Yep.
So I'm going to go there, and I'm going to pull a vial out of my pocket, and I'm just going to use my action to collect some of this dead humanoid's blood.
Not even a roll required. You collect a vial of humanoid blood, recently deceased.
All right. And I look at Thranduil. I was like, "Hey, I got it. We can. I can probably do that ceremony now if you want."
I'm gonna look over and be like, "Oh, you got it!" I'm gonna give like 2 thumbs up. Oh,
Mordella?
Man, this stuff's just laying around everywhere.
Did Mordella see any of the farmers or farmhands that were cut down?
There is one laying dead. Can I ping?
Saw it. I saw a spot.
Here. And then this one is in death saving throws.
Okay, she flies here. The guy's certainly dead, like no saving.
So yeah, he was put down. They stabbed him once he was down.
Shit, coup de grace. Okay, she will dash and fly up and over the roof. Alright, that's the end of her turn.
Okay. Thrandle.
All right. I'm gonna look over at Timur and be like, "Hey, have you seen Ildain lately?"
She's off doing Ildain things. She's, I think she's warming that guy up. But if you throw and actually, because I can see the bandit captain, I can see the bandit captain from.
You want to play Battleship?
Manifest
You
Mind.
want to play Battleship?
So I think, and basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give him the help action.
Yeah, I'll
Big
make it a
shot.
straight roll as you play Battleship, like C5.
I'm gonna aim up and be like, right, yeah.
A little bit to the left. Nope.
What?
Not too far. The shadows or the echoes there. Oh, yep.
All right.
That should be right a bit higher. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. And then as I draw back into my shoulder to release, I'm gonna cast a Zephyr Strike to give it that little extra oomph, and say a little prayer into my breath and be like, "This one's for you, Paul," and loose the arrow.
Okay, take your advantage.
All right, so 29, -5 to hit.
Yeah,
20
still hits.
So that'll be 20 plus 5, 25. So 30 points of damage.
Okay. He is re-bloodied.
Oh, I think I got him.
Yeah, there is a definite cry of pain, and
I saw
Timber gives you
saw
the
the whole
thumbs
thing.
up.
Same
Is
spot.
is he still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, but he looks pretty fucked up now.
Bastard. Oh, I guess I got another shot. Let me just draw back real quick. Well, here goes nothing with disadvantage. Oh, that's not good. 15 a hit.
15 just hits.
Oh my god. You know what sucks? The second roll was advantage. Hang on. Let me get rid of that crit roll there. Okay, so it's going to be 13 plus 4, 17 damage.
Okay. Ildain, you are licking your chops. Brandel is across the map. This guy is totally yours. Screw that healing potion. And then, funk, funk, 2 arrows out of nowhere land into the bandit captain and kill him.
Ildain, just for fuck's sake, Brino! And then she'll probably just at least run, I guess, over to the building to make sure there's no other bandits. Yeah. God damn it.
I like to imagine from the distance the arrows were just falling straight 90 degrees vertical on top of his head, just like thunk, thunk. Just made him look like a carrot or something.
And you guys have felled all the bandits. This farmhand made another death saving throw. He's still alive. And the priest runs up and starts trying to staunch the blood with his hands.
Winter's gonna fly down off the building like an ascending, draconic angel and cast where is it? Cure wounds at first level.
Okay.
They
Okay.
regain 9 hit points.
All right, he is stable. Back up. Still looking hurt, for sure. And
Hey,
you.
look, Timber. She used a full action for that guy.
Oof.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
oof.
no, I get it.
And you guys got. I thought more villagers would die in that fight, but you guys made it through. The dust settles. And with that, we are going to take our bio break. So, we will be back in 5 minutes, folks.
Cool. See you in a bit.
And we are back. Bring back up the map. The townsfolk have begun gathering. The center of town. The gathering up their dead. There are much more dead than what you all saw. Some that were in the houses and were drug out, and they are tending to them. The priest steps up to you guys, and I don't know what we would have done if you wouldn't have shown up. Our scion has not been seen for days, and normally she protects us, but she's just vanished. Almost abandoned us.
Oh,
Would there be a reason for that?
Yeah.
Have you offended her in some way?
Not that we can think of. She showed up to town about 15 years ago, and she's protected us ever since. We take care of her, we feed her, we give her a bed to sleep in whenever she asks, and 3 days ago she just left, and we haven't seen her back since.
Well, I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go check on her. In the meantime, I would like you to meet your new scion, and he points to Thranduil. Is the probably more powerful of a protector than your former scion.
Now, before I say this name, I do want to say that it came out of a random generator, and I am in no way stealing from Baldur's Gate 3. But Lady Aelin has never let us down before.
Is it possible that any of us have heard this name before, this Lady Aeland?
History rolls.
18.
It's pretty decent.
16.
13.
4.
Winter,
Hey.
I'm going to give you advantage since it's a dragon. So roll one more.
$14.
Okay, no, still. So the 18, somehow Mordella. You've heard of
Mordella speaks the Draconic tongue. She
Right.
knows a little bit about dragons.
You've heard
Yeah.
of Aelin Drax, the silver dragon. She's
Okay.
no sprig chicken. She's an adult silver dragon. She's not ancient yet, but quite powerful.
Is she known to be benevolent or malevolent?
With an 18, the stories about her is always, passed through the centuries. She moves around. She's not known to have her lair in one place for more than 70 years or so, but she goes to small villages and is known to polymorph herself into a humanoid of some type and act as protectors while small villages are starting up, and helping to protect them so that they can become the cities and towns they're destined to be.
So Mordella more or less recites that all to everybody and says to the priest, "How do you know she didn't just move on to the next place?"
We don't. You would have thought she'd say something to us, but are you saying that Lady Aelin is a dragon?
I'm saying she could be. Why not? We've
Oh,
met one before that can take the form of a human, but I have no doubt that we've seen him also in the form of a dragon, fearsome, proud.
Oh, just
real dragon.
humans? Because Lady Aelin is an elf, a high elf.
Well, maybe we'll have to track her down and find out for ourselves. So you say she left 3 days ago. Does anybody know the direction she wandered towards? Or did she simply vanish?
Southwest of here, there are some old ruins, and she headed in that direction.
Oh. Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Oh, if there's anything at all that we could provide food, anything you need for the road. We don't have magical items or anything, but if you need fed or something, we pride ourselves on our gardens here. You each can add
Maybe we
three
could-
rations to your.
Okay, cool.
Your
I was gonna say, I
packs.
think maybe we could stop for a quick lunch. And
Take a short
Mordella
rest?
offers them, she offers them like 15 gold pieces to kind of ease the burden of having lost some of their community members and things like that.
Oh, we should really be paying you if we could afford it. I can't accept this.
No, because Mordella admits to this guy that she's coming to find that there's value in money, but there's also not. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we have more of it than we should. It should be distributed more. Just take it.
Of course, thank you. Thank you. May Lyra bless you.
Ah. I accept that blessing.
Do you know the Lady of the Moon?
I'd like to think I know her well.
Splendid. And he recants that poem.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And like as soon as he starts saying it, Mordella starts saying it with him.
And you feel awash with a sense of calm. And yeah, you guys, if you wanted to take a short rest here before you got back on the road, I would allow it.
Alright. Should have used your action, Sir Ildain. You could have recharged it.
I might have killed him then too, but whatever. Cool.
It's okay. It's alright. But mostly bards, fighters. I think Max, you could get a spell slot back that you spent if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. Let's see, what is the...
Yeah, it looks like for
Arcane
Mordella, I
recovery.
really didn't use much. Didn't lose any hit points. The one spell slot I use, she can't recover, so she's content for now. But I will take the short rest and eat a lunch with these people, talk with them, and maybe try to learn more about Lady Aelindrax. Sorry, Lady Aelin, aka Aelindrax, the potential dragon.
Yeah, and they regale stories of goblin attacks and wolves and things like that, and Lady Aelin has always stepped up and protected the village and its people. She seems to be quite the benevolent, ever watchful guard of this little hamlet. There is not one single negative thing said about Lady Aelin.
What changed?
Interesting. Yeah, maybe in a moment of privacy, Mordella will note that to Winter. Not to try to even dissuade her or anything, but just say, seems like the dragon we could potentially be after could be benevolent and might be missed by this village and maybe others. Not saying we shouldn't carry out Simon's will, but we could earn enemies from this. Or at least the ire of others. Just something to consider. This is no strange territory for witches, though. They have to do shit like this all the time. Some people they make happy, other people they upset. It's just the nature of what we do.
I say we investigate. If she attacks us first, we defend ourselves. But Simon said that the shine was annoying while I was here. Maybe if we could get her to leave some of her shine while she moved on, that could also solve the problem permanently in a way. If it does turn out that she is more benevolent than not.
Zangus runs up to the party. Snuggles has mounted him and is holding onto the collar and is riding him like a horse. It is his valiant steed.
Pretty awesome.
You don't see that every day.
Look, it's so cute.
Well, after a lunch, I'd say let's start heading southwest.
Before we do that, back in town, I may or may not have agreed to rob a bank tomorrow.
You say this, and the priest kind of spits out his food.
Forgot to bring it up. But since we're all together again,
No. Why would we rob a?
Randall.
Why would you rob a bank?
Have you seen the loot channel in the Discord, Randall? We don't need to rob a
We
bank.
have so much money.
I was gonna bring it up to you back at town and see if maybe we could report him to the authorities even. But if you guys
Yeah,
wanted
that was your plan.
to do a heist, perhaps.
I mean, isn't going after a dragon horde kind of the same thing?
Yeah. But
How
he
many?
just seemed like
are you-
such a nice guy.
How many towns and cities are we going to be wanted in by the time this is over?
Each one, of course.
We should probably send a letter back then, eh?
Thranduil, are you okay?
Wait. You want to send a letter to the guy you were going to rob a bank and say, "Hey, I'm not going to rob the bank with you after all"?
No, I'm gonna send it back to maybe like the marshal, and let him know what we were up to. I mean, let him know what he was up to. He seemed like such a nice guy.
Seriously, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It
You
was
don't
really,
seem
it was
like
really,
the type to rob a bank.
well, it's really Winter's fault. I mean, she told him she didn't care if he robbed the bank, so I figured.
Winter speaks up. I did not say that.
Well,
I said him robbing the bank had nothing to do with us, so I didn't really care what he did with his life as long as it did not affect us.
right. So I just figured if she didn't care, you guys wouldn't care, and then.
You should probably not use Winter as your moral compass. Go Vraak. Vraak is a very good person to set your moral compass to. And then she looks over at Winter and she's just really naive to have a good sense of direction. Very young.
Timber walks up to Thranduil and he puts his hand on his knee because that's as high as he can reach, and he's I've been practicing my sneaky skills, and I'm getting pretty good, and I think I would love to do a heist with you, but I think we have enough missions in front of us at the moment. So how about, and he looks at the bandit lord's corpse and the bandit captain's corpse, and he goes, how about you and I, we figure out this whole orcish invasion, kill everybody that's bad thing, and then maybe Maybe you and I, we go on the road and we take over for these folks.
Well, maybe. I mean, who knows if we even survive? I mean, that could be fun.
Yeah, we will almost certainly die, but you should always have goals anyway.
Yeah. So do you think we should like rat this guy out, or I mean, I have a reputation to uphold. I just don't wanna not show, you know.
I wish I had a way to send a message back for you, Thranduil, but I don't. If you have to go, you can go, but I'm going to follow wherever Winter goes.
I'm just about to leave, but maybe the town has a pigeon that could fly back and at least let the guy know to, you know, hold off for a little while.
And I did kind of give them a lot of gold for what
Can
they're
you
used to, so
can you
maybe they can
describe
compensate.
this individual? The priest cannot believe he's kind of getting involved, but he does owe you guys. He's like, we do have to go on a supply run. If you could, tell me who I'm looking for, maybe we could pass a message along.
Right. So he's kind of a short, chunky guy, very greasy, long mustache, kind of balding on top, and smells like cherries, and has 1 foot larger than the other. Very, very weird. And then my accent's gone. Yeah, and he also has 3 rings on his left hand, but his right hand is missing the little finger.
Okay, yeah, pretty specific.
Yeah, you'll know. He smells like cherries.
Okay. Your message will be passed.
Yeah, you just let him know, like, yeah, mate, we'll do it. Just you gotta wait a few days. I mean, there might be some heat, you know. You gotta wait for the perfect time. Like, I'm reporting in as the scout.
Wait, I'm confused now. Are we?
I just need more time to think about it. I mean, who knows? What
So
if
you're
there's
not rat-
something?
We're
What
not
if
ratting about.
No, I'm just telling them that, hold up a little. I don't want to be, labeled as a rat. I mean, I got a reputation too.
Lead him on too much.
I mean, and who knows what's in that bank? I mean, don't think about that gold. Maybe they got magic items from some like mega wizard. Spellbooks full of power. I'm talking, who knows? The spirit gem of Lord Betterview
And
himself.
I could have a spell book too.
We could all have spellbooks. I mean, who knows what's in there? They could have a vault
I don't-
full of
I don't
baby
think we all need
dragons.
spell books. I think that's what we need.
Yeah, I think Timber and I have spellbooks covered for the party.
I think your cop.
Maybe there's a deed in there to some grandiose mansion. Who knows? Just pop in, peek around. I mean, I don't know.
Didn't he say, though, that this would be his first time robbing a bank?
Hey, that's why I figured he could use some help.
Thank you, whoever that
I'll be
was.
fair. It would be our first time too.
I mean, yeah, we all gotta start somewhere. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to judge somebody like that, Winner. I mean,
Just because he smells like cherries.
Well, your message will be passed along. How it will be taken is yet to be determined. And you all leave the priest, who's kind of shaking his head, but he owed you, and begin heading southwest in the direction that he sent you. You crest over some hilllands, and in the distance, you see these ruins quite a ways away down this path through this valley. And the ruins are covered in ice. Let me pull up a map for you guys. There is a bit of an issue you guys see, as there are 2 water elementals standing directly in your path.
Hey guys, there's the ice we're supposed to follow.
They have not seen you
Oh.
yet. You're quite the distance away,
Do you know?
but there are 2 water elementals in your way.
Excellent.
Just let me know if you want me to try and light down my fire.
Hey Nick, I'm sorry, Frankie. How long have we been traveling?
Oh, you've been on the road for about 3 hours so far today.
Okay, yeah, my manifest mind would be dispelled then. Okay.
Oh, I meant total for the day. You're probably 25, 30 minutes from the town, though, when you get to this point.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, he'd still be here then. I'll get him.
Then in the year 867, when I was beset on all sides by my rival wizard, and he's just going on and on. And the only one who can hear him regale these tales is Timber.
Like, yeah. You were really something back before you died. Yeah, no doubt.
What was
All
that?
right.
Sorry. Talking to the floating head lame guy.
Didn't you say his greatest spell, like booming blade or something?
I think it was dark. It was a level 2 spell. He wasn't very powerful at all.
You lie. You lie.
Like even right now, all he's talking about is how he admires my skills.
Aye.
You are mediocre at best.
Thank you. I do. Yeah, I am pretty. I am. Yeah, compliments will get you far. Thank you.
Okay, how does the party want to approach this conundrum?
I don't think we can stealth because Ildain will get us caught immediately.
I was stealthy coming out of that town.
That was just some straight haterism right there. But that's okay. Maybe we should spread apart into smaller groups and make these things have to kind of split up so that they can't use their full might against us.
That's a good plan. I'm gonna stay back here on this big rock and just let me know. I'll try to assassinate one of them before you just give me the cue. I'll also tell you if there's any reinforcements coming in from the sides. Valley
I
seems
can be pretty speedy on a broom. I could potentially distract them and get them to come our way. And then we just have to try to split them apart. Or not.
maybe our bard could come in from the forest over there by the left and make a mockery of them.
The water elementals, how close are they together?
They look like they're not too far apart.
Yeah, they're not very far apart, and they just seem to kind of be patrolling the area, protecting the path.
Okay, so the plan is to split them up and attack them?
More likely than not, they're not going to let us pass. I'll fly
Yeah,
up
that
on
would
my
be my
broom,
guess as
and the
well.
moment they become hostile, I will turn tail and run.
Can
Can I do a quick history or nature check just to see if is this something that silver dragons always have? Are they always evil type thing?
Yeah, you could roll history or arcana. I'll let you pick, because
Good with either of those. So, 17 arcana.
Water elementals are neutral. They're not evil entities. They are not from this plane, obviously. They are only here if they were summoned. You know that druids and wizards and all kinds of spellcasters often summon elementals as protectors, as guards, as combatants in the middle of battle. As a matter of fact, some witches summoned some on you guys about a week ago.
Yeah, no, I kind of like the split them up idea.
I can't be stealthy very well, so I can literally kind of go off to the left or the right, depending on which, and then someone else could go off the other direction and then like circle back or something.
I will say this, you
Because-
guys can set yourselves up anywhere you would like to stage yourself behind this line.
Okay, as everybody's splitting off, Mordella says when we all get set up, I'm going to fly across them and try to get them to chase me.
Oop, I did not mean to delete that. Thranduil, are you staying where
Our
you're at?
echoes are hanging out together.
Yeah. I'm gonna bunker down on this cliff. Well, actually, I'm gonna climb up this.
Yeah,
So I can on the mountainside. Oh yeah,
absolutely. You have a major height advantage up there.
nice.
You can see the whole valley pretty damn clearly from up there. Okay, you guys are set up. I am going to erase the line. We are going to roll initiative, but I'm going to give you guys a surprise round.
I rolled fucking really low. 9.
So did the elementals, so no worries there.
16 for Ildain.
21.
24.
All right, Winter, you will take your surprise round first.
Oops.
That does not mean you become NPC.
Sorry. Okay. 50 to 60. Okay. I am going to, in order to get one of them to break off from the other, I'm going to exclusively Eldritch Blast the one on the right.
Okay.
So that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. How about a 12?
12 damage or 12 to hit?
12 to hit.
Okay. That misses. Sorry. I had to
Okay,
pull
then
up
just
sheet.
the first attack. So that is a total of 11 radiant damage, and it is moved 10 feet back.
It is not. It is immune to. It is immovable.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I am going to stick my tongue out at it and call it some really mean names and then duck behind the hill.
Your little dragon eldritch blast hits it in the chest and blasts water as it's a through and through out the back, but then the hole closes and it is not moved. Thranduil, you are next in the surprise round.
All right. Will they still be surprised if I attack?
So surprise isn't really a condition in 5e. There is a surprise round. So I'm going to allow all of you to go in the order of your initiative to just basically get a free round, and then we will enter actual.
Okay. I just asked because my assassinate feature. The creature would have to be surprised.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with advantage, and if I hit, it'll crit. I'm doing my sharpshooter feat, by the way. Well, the first shot is a crit, so cool. Okay, cool. So my first shot rings off, and it'll be
The one on the left, correct?
yeah, or the one that hasn't been attacked yet. So it'll be 39 plus 22 plus 7. 7 equals 68 damage. Is it just the one attack, or do I?
That is bloodied. Yeah, you only use that feature on one attack.
Okay. That's it for me then. Oh, I mean, unless I could. Yeah, the feature. Yeah, I don't know if I could take the rest of my turn.
Oh yeah, you get your full turn. You just don't get the full assassinate.
Okay. Got you. In that case, I will pop my bonus action, Zephyr Strike. I'll attack it again with advantage.
This build is broken. Just absolutely broken. 17 hits.
Oh, it does? Okay. That'll be 11, 5, it'll be 16. 15 plus 6. Was it 22?
Wow. What
On the
a
second attack.
fucking round.
Is it still up?
90 points of damage. Yeah. So
All
far,
right,
you've done 90.
I'll take my third attack. Don't have advantage unless I use my Wood Elf feature to hide. I don't like doing that. It says you can do it as a free action, but I just don't. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna roll to attack it with a straight roll.
Go ahead.
Ooh, does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, that'll do 11. 13 damage on the third attack.
103 damage that round.
Yeah.
Ildain.
All right. So Ildain's gonna move up as far as she can. There. Echo's gonna go on the other side. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Echo to attack from, since I can't get there without dashing. So 2 plus 8 is 25 to hit.
Yes.
Uh,
15 damage, right?
It is 13 damage. Or, oh, yes, I'm sorry. I forgot the maximum thing. Okay, yeah. 15 damage, and then I'm going to hit it again, but since I slashed it, does the slasher feat even apply to it? That its speed's reduced?
No, it's immune.
Yeah, okay. Then that is 19 to hit for 15 damage.
Okay.
Then I will unleash Incarnation and do it again from Echo. Ooh, that's not gonna work. That's a 10 to hit.
Nope, 10 misses.
Yeah. Alright, that's my turn.
All right, Timber, surprise round.
I'm gonna go move my manifest mind. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna just Ray of Frost, the one that's already bloodied.
Nice.
I don't know if Ray of Frost has any special effect against these. Let's give it a shot. 18 to hit,
18 hits.
or 6 damage.
6 damage, and as your Ray of Frost hits it, ice spreads, and you notice it had a significant effect as its movement is now reduced by 20 feet.
Ooh. Out. That is my turn.
All right, Mordella.
Okay. She's gonna fly this way and then use a dash to try to get this thing to split off. And if she takes an opportunity attack, she does.
Yeah, it is going to make a slam attack at you as you blast past. That is a 19 to hit.
Indeed, that hits.
You take 16 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Okay.
Okay, now we are in initiative. Winter.
Before Winter does anything, she's gonna call out to Ildain and go, "Hey, do the rest of us really need to be here? Because Thranduil seems to be doing a pretty good job on his own." And then she's going to Eldritch Blast twice, the one closest to her.
Okay.
That is a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, how about a 22?
That hits.
It takes 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration for Timber.
Man, you talked a lot of shit for 7 hit points.
I got 30. Ildain got 30.
I don't want to use my spell slots yet if we have to face the dragon before a long rest. I don't have that many.
Thranduil, at the start of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 10.
Okay, you fail. You take 9 psychic damage,
Ouch. Okay.
and you are stunned as Margraves from the ring begins attacking you. You just get this splitting headache as flashes of Blackthorn murdering your father appear. Ildain.
Jeez. Okay. So I'm going to go up to this water elemental. Echo's gonna go behind. And then I'm just gonna start hacking at it. It's with advantage. I have to remember that. That is it's 24 to hit
Of
for
course.
15 damage. Hit it again. That is a dirty 20 to hit
Yep.
for 15 damage. I'll unleash Incarnation. And that is a nat 20.
So 30.
So hold on, but I have to do something. So when you attack a creature with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 14 slashing damage. So I don't know if that's in lieu of rolling all the dice.
So be
Or
30.
what?
30 plus an additional 28 is 58.
Holy
You
shit.
still roll your dice because it says it's
Yeah.
extra damage.
And then I roll another d20 to see if I lop off a limb, which would be kind of hard on a water elemental. It is not. No, it is not.
It doesn't matter because
So yeah,
it's dead.
Oh,
And it turns into a puddle at your feet.
sweet. Hey, Winter! Look at these. Look what I did. All right, and then I had a few bits of movement, so I'm gonna kind of move up. Oh, that probably wouldn't have worked. To right there, just to focus their attention kind of here. And that's my turn.
Okay, the water elemental is first going to make a slam attack at your echo. That's a 26 to hit, so your echo is gone. It's going to make another slam attack at you. That's a 26 to hit
Yeah.
for
8
3
3,
bludgeoning damage. It uses its movement to overtake you. I need a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Oh, I get +8. Come on. I don't need it. I got an 18 on the dice, and I have
Okay.
+8.
So you are not restrained.
Woohoo! Not drowning.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage and are expelled.
I just got spit up. Cool. That was. Ildain's made better moves before. This
Yeah.
was not one of them.
Timber, you are up.
All right. Worked so well last time. We're just gonna go Ray of Frost again.
Go ahead.
Actually, yeah, no, we'll go Ray of Frost. Why use the spell slot? 18 to hit
18 hits.
or 13 cold damage.
And it collapses into a puddle and freezes on the ground. As it is dead. Thrantle, make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. There we go. 17.
Okay, you're able to fight Margraves off, and you are no longer stunned, and you just hear in your head. And the fight is over, folks.
No one was.
All right. Slide on the
Good
mountain.
job.
All right, continue northward.
Just because the way I had the map set up, yes, but it's actually southwest. And you guys make your way down the path and eventually stand before the frozen ruins. It looks like it was a fortress at one time. While Brighton wasn't the capital, before the Old King's Folly, it was a very important coastal city. So this looks like it's an old abandoned fortress from the monarchy that was placed here to house soldiers and stuff in case of wartime. But it has fallen into disrepair, and even in the warm spring afternoon, the ice that surrounds the palace is intact.
Oh, warm.
Uh,
Warmer than should allow for the presence of ice.
Oh yeah, it's probably 78 degrees today. It's a nice spring day, no
Shit,
clouds,
yeah.
sunny, and it doesn't appear to be melting at all. Good indicator of a silver dragon's lair. There is what used to be a big portcullis for the bringing in and out of siege weapons. It is open,
How much further up the pass is it?
You guys easily, once the water elementals are gone, it's 600 yards.
And is there like leading to the portcullis, is there like a bridge or anything before it or anything like that, or is it all just solid ground leading right up to it?
There is a stream that kind of runs underneath the fortress, but parts of that have frozen. But some of the water underneath the ice on top does still flow. You'd have to walk a bit over the ice to get into the portcullis.
Does the bridge itself look treacherous?
Make an investigation check.
Alright, I'm not skilled in this. Ooh, 3.
Looks perfectly fine.
It's not Mordella's worry, she's gonna fly her broom across it anyways. Somebody else can step on it. Okay, so
Timber takes
looking
flight and
at
follows
the...
it.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Max, you first.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Timber takes flight and just follows her.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Mordella's gonna fly across the bridge slowly on the broom, and as she approaches the entrance, can I do like a perception test to see if she can hear anything coming from the inside?
Yeah, go ahead. Are the rest of you crossing the
Ooh.
bridge? Anybody who has to walk across the bridge just needs to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Goody.
Winter's gonna
22.
float across on her wings.
Those
Got
wings only last a
14.
minute. And you
22
pull
on
them
the
out.
perception.
Okay,
You don't have wings.
fine. I know, but I want them.
I know. What was the perception roll?
22. 22.
22. It is as quiet as a cemetery.
26 on Dex.
Yep, I think
Well,
everybody.
really good.
What'd you
Yeah,
get,
I got a
Alyssa?
15.
All right, everybody pass. Nobody slips on
15.
the ice. And you are able to make your way over this frozen bridge. And you make your way into the portcullis trepidatiously.
Ooh. And do we see any light sources?
It's all natural light in here because much of the roof has collapsed from the years.
Okay, so Mordella's gonna fly a bit further in.
Or just
Oh.
before we start, are we going in with, like, we're going in to investigate to see if she's not hurt or something, or we just going in like our normal murder hobo selves?
I mean, we can try to ask why she left. She might take offense that we laid her water elementals, but they're not even beings of this plane. It's not really that much of a loss. Especially because she could probably just summon more.
Yeah, and
So maybe we might need to make some type of offering or gesture to initiate a at least peaceful at first conversation before we decide what we're gonna do. Do we have anything we could offer? Gonna go look at the loot.
They might like. I'm gonna regret saying this. They might like a fairy dragon.
So please.
Ooh. That could be fighting words there.
Don't. No. Snuffles is not getting taken by a dragon. I'm the only dragon that can have Snuffles.
A couple of
Okay,
+1
just-
weapons in there, a couple of cloaks that could be offered up, gold, a few expensive trinkets, some scabbards, some coffers, so we definitely have options as far as an offering goes.
And forgive the pun, but as you guys make your way into this fortress, it is frozen in time. Its weapons still on racks, bowls still on tables. Was probably during the war that happened during Old King's Folly. This place was probably abandoned in a hurry for the soldiers to move on to the capital to fight in the battle. And it shows it. Nobody ever returned here after that. And it's just a snapshot of Minhal's history as you guys move in. There's no traps. There's nothing but the elementals that were outside. But everything is covered in a sheet of ice, and there's snow on the floor in here. And despite the warm air, it's kind of starting to cool down as you step in here. It's kind of stepping into a walk-in cooler.
Okay. Mordella is going to continue slowly flying forward on her broom.
Right, and in
And
the
she's
main chamber ahead of you, there is an elven woman sitting on the edge of this, like, what might have been like a fountain at one time, but the water is frozen solid in the midst of its once spraying streams. And she appears to be nursing a wound on her torso. And as you guys approach, her eyes widen and she snaps up and she looks ready to fight.
do not draw your weapon. She's gonna circle around a bit. We've come to at least speak with you. Are you Lady Aelin?
Some call me that.
Aelin Drax?
Know your history. I'm going to need you to stop circling around.
Just trying to keep ourselves spread out. We know what you're capable of.
To walk into the lair of a dragon, one is either foolish or suicidal.
This isn't our first go around inside a dragon's lair. Whatever that may mean to you, it's not meant as a threat. It's just information. We'd like to initiate discourse. Would an offering be necessary first?
Discourse. What is your purpose here?
Why did you leave the small village where you were living?
I did not leave them. I received word that there was a threat coming, and I went to cut it off, but I was attacked and wounded. I came back here to recuperate. Why, is the village all right?
It is now. I was attacked by a small group of bandits. Some died. And they were left in confusion, wondering where you could have been to help them.
Go ahead.
When you saw this threat that injured you so greatly, what was it? Who landed the blow?
It was one of my kin. A red.
Where's that dragon now?
I dropped him about 3 miles off the coast. Fancy yourself
Did you-
a dive? Oh, ow. And the wound on her stomach. This is a dragon. She should be able to heal this, but something is off.
My my lady. My name is Timber McSunshine, and do you know the name Evere?
What dragon doesn't?
Have you given him reason to want you dead?
Simply existing is a reason for Navir to want another dragon dead. He covets his position as being the most powerful among us. And those he deems a threat to his position, he often handles. There aren't many ancient dragons because Navir doesn't allow us to get that old.
Well, and Frank, you can stop me if you don't want to do this because he's not here. But we have a very a talented healer in our party, Vraak. Would you allow him to look at your wounds to see if there's anything we could do? Sorry.
Absolutely. And Vraak steps up. And we will pick up there next week because we are actually approaching our 3-hour mark. So good place to leave off with a little cliffhanger.
Can I
Vraak's
add one
gonna
more
come
thing
back
before
next
we
week,
finish?
face to face.
Yeah, go ahead.
While Vraak and Timber are talking and moving towards Aelindrax, Mordella's going to step back with Winter and say, you might not want to let Vraak heal her if your intention is to follow through with Navir's wishes. It's only going to make it harder on us.
I cannot, in good conscience, attack a being who has done no harm to me or mine. If this is true, that Navir has decided that she must die simply because she lives and exists in this way, he may have my soul, but if he truly asks this of me, demands this of me, I don't think he's going to have a winter left to command afterwards.
I would advise you to be careful, Winter. This one, and she's going to nod her head towards Aelindrax, is certainly powerful. Navir is certainly more powerful. And if he really does have your soul, believe when I tell you that he has you forever.
And that's our fade to black moment. And we will move on to our stars and wishes portion of this evening. Nick, why don't you start us off?
Okay, so stars, I like that we're off to fight another dragon. I think we've all been kind of pining after that after fighting the first blue dragon and finding out that this is kind of Navir's will is to take out rival dragons and things like that. And also stars to you, Frankie, for the twist in it where it's like, yeah, so now we're going after a silver dragon, which I think out of game many of us know silver dragons are generally known to be the good dragons, you know, the metallic dragons and stuff. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out and see Winter's level of dedication to Navir. Um, and then yeah, just starts to everybody else. I had a really good session. It was a lot of fun. All our role playing and things like that. Fighting those elementals was fun. Ildain got a kill. That was awesome. 103 damage, you know, in the surprise round was pretty epic. I mean, let's just call it what it is right there. Wishes, you know, maybe just that everybody's here next week. But yeah, I'm just having a great time. That's
I
it for
want
me.
to say that D&D Beyond rated that as a deadly encounter for you guys, and we didn't even make it through the first round of combat. It's sad. Max.
Awesome. So stars, having Eric back this week was awesome. I really enjoyed the like battleship to try to guide his arrow down from across the village. While my wife was sitting across the table glaring at me the whole time because I was stealing her kill. That was awesome. Really enjoyed the hell out of that. I thought it was pretty cool that only one villager died. Like I think the way the map was set up, that was I was hoping we could save them all, but I figured at least 3 or 4 would die. The fact only one died was awesome. And then the same as every week, the maps are gorgeous, all that good stuff. Only wish is let's have Cook back. And if we need to retcon the fact that I just put him in a silver dragon's face to start the next session, that's fair.
Yeah. Let's go, Caden.
Yeah, stars. The maps were amazing. I loved the humor that we started off the session with Thranduil misinterpreting Winter's just don't involve me in whatever your plans are. Don't steal from me and I won't like snitch on you, to her approval to go on a bank robbing spree and planning that out. Yeah, Winter is having some existential crises right now. Like, I honestly don't know what she's gonna do because Navir has her soul, so she kind of has to go through with it. But I'm also pretty sure if she goes through, the Winter that went into that fight is not going to be the same Winter that leaves.
Yeah, it's a moral dilemma.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to see what happens next.
Absolutely.
No wishes on my part except for Vraak being here.
Yeah, of course. Lissa.
So I have a few stars here. The whole you as Simon and Thranduil coming up to him and talking about this soul gem, that excuse me was was just awesome. And then Eric like using the barking of his puppy in the background and like just putting that right into roleplay was awesome. Let's see. The way you laid out that village, there was actual like tension in it, like, oh, I have got to actually like put this person down before he hurts this people, and then you look at the rest of the map and you're like, oh, some of these people are not gonna make it just for movement and stuff, and I was like, oh no. So I really liked the tension that kind of brought. Star for Lamey McLame. The battleship thing, that even though like I knew what was gonna happen, that was an awesome way to do it. And then closing the episode, a star to Mortella and Winter having that whole like soul talk, like that's a pretty good cliffhanger. And then no wishes other than Cook was here.
Yeah, awesome. And we'll close it out with you, Eric. Well, before me, but yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Appreciate everyone giving me a shout out during that. I'm having a great time, and none of that stuff would be possible without you guys. Glad to be a part of this group here. And, yeah, Thursday, everybody. I thought the role play was really fun. I thought we all made the combat session really fun. I thought Frankie set it up. I mean, like, his encounters are just becoming so fun. Like, you can take a group of bandits and just like, yeah, put them around buildings and make it so like, okay, we're really good, but we can't hit them all, and they're killing people. What can we do? And it's like, and then have people just like running ghosts across roofs and stuff, and like flying and stuff. This is crazy. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, no, I wish Cook was here, have everybody back together. But stars to everybody on roleplay, map design, the game.
Yeah, for me, my wish is that I would have gotten some stars for my French accent.
Of course, man. That was really funny. In fact, you took me out of my accent, and I just gave
sorry.
up.
That was really good.
Yeah, that guy was just meant to be funny. But you agreed to help a level 1 rogue rob the third the third biggest bank in Minhal. Yeah, good job on you guys for stretching that entire. I thought you guys would be in the pub for all of 5 minutes, and we would start this little adventure, and the dragon thing would be wrapped up by the end of the session. But you guys, in your role play, just fall into it so seamlessly, and you have me rolling every week. Stars to Mordella. I really wanted to incorporate what you had put in off time RP into the night session because that was a really good read. That was good stuff. Yeah, the bandit fight was really fun to set up, and I said, these bandits are not very difficult for you guys, but I'm going to raise the stakes anyways on what would normally be an easy encounter and put some stakes in it. Definitely thought I was going to kill more villagers before you guys did it, but you guys played that perfectly, so that was awesome to watch you guys do. And then, yeah, my big one is I can't wait to see what happens next week with this little dilemma I placed in front of her. I was originally going to run a brass dragon, and I was like, no, I'm going to make this like questionable and see how you guys react to it. So I went with silver just because they are the good dragons. And this one is well known for protecting hamlets and villages for centuries. So good job on you guys for not just running right in there and killing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and log off the stream. I'll stick around for a few minutes as always. Thanks for everybody who came out. I got some more subs. I got gifted subs tonight, so thank you guys for doing that. I appreciate everyone in the audience and at the table. So you guys have a great night, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys later.
Thanks for the subs.